Morning everyone, and thanks for joining me. It's another beautiful day. It's cool at the moment, but it will hot up later. So I'm planning a longer day than usual, hoping to cover quite a distance. No one behind me at the moment. I'll tell you more about that when I get there, but I'm going to cover more miles than I usually do. That's my intention. There should only be one lock. If my intentions come to fruition, I'll be going through one small lock at Hawkesbury Junction. So I'm looking forward to today. At the moment, cruising conditions are absolutely ideal. As I say, it's not too hot presently. Let's see how we get on. Hi, and thanks for joining me. Using my Nicholson's Waterways Guide number 3, I'm going to explain the extent of today's episode. In the last episode, I moored just south of bridge number 34, Easenhall Lane Bridge. I'm going to continue my journey northwesterly. I'm going to pass through Stretton Stop. I'm going to carry on. I'm going to go under the M6 motorway. And then I'm going to go through the village of Anstey, go under the M69 motorway, carry along up to about half a mile from Hawkesbury Junction, and I moor up here for the rest of the day. Very pleasant through this tree-lined avenue. Morning. 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 Quite busy through here. That's 2 boats. There's a third one approaching me now. Morning. I'm coming up to Stretton Stop, where there's a small boatyard and there's a swing footbridge across the canal. And I find it a little bit awkward to stop and open that and carry on. Sometimes if a worker is there, they will kindly open it for you, but otherwise it can be a little bit awkward. Anyway, we'll see how I get on.
Right.
Not the best place to meet.
You're videoing yourself?
I am, yeah. I'm just coming up to Stretton Stop now, which is the home of Rose Narrowboats. I can see the footbridge isn't across the canal at the moment. which is excellent. So much easier. I'm passing where the footbridge is at the moment. This is it here. Morning. Sorry? Oh yeah.
Used to moor there, that's where I got my boot from then.
Oh right. Lovely.
A couple of times.
Excellent. It's the longest cruise I've done. I'm passing moored boats on both sides. Morning. There's a boat coming down towards me, which I hope will wait. Just put a little bit of speed on, not too much though, just to ease the passage, as it were. Shouldn't be a problem anyway. The railway is on my right. I just missed a train and I wasn't filming. Morning. So pleased that footbridge was open. Made life so much easier. I'm just going to spray some suntan lotion on me. I normally do this before I start, but I had a fleece on earlier. On the legs as well. Yeah. Brake stop working. Oh. Try again. Not a very good job, but it can't do any harm, can it? Lovely private mooring here. That's the M6 motorway in the distance. very shortly to go under the M6 motorway. And there you have it, the M6 motorway. Just coming up to Nettle Hill Bridge, which featured in one of my very early videos. This has to be one of the most, if not the most impressive accommodation bridge on the Canal network, also known as an occupation bridge. Wikipedia describes an accommodation bridge as one that preserves a pre-existing private road, path or right of access when a major transport route is built across it. Another view of the bridge, going away from it. Hello. Lovely day. Yeah. Cheers. Thanks very much. That was a lucky catch, a Tesco freight train, which would have come from the Daventry International Rail Freight Terminal, where there are some massive distribution warehouses for the leading retailers and various other companies, including Eddie Stobart. Looks like there might be a boat in distress ahead. I saw them waving around a barge pole just now. It does look as though I can pass them. Are you grounded at the back? It's a bit awkward here. You'd probably get off if someone was on the towpath pushing you. But I don't know if there's anywhere for me to stop and try that. It's a bit awkward for me to move over in case I get caught myself. Yeah. Okay. You think you'd be alright? Yeah, there's nowhere to moor up here. I'd give you a hand, unless I can pull you off. Have you got a rope here that I can... I don't mean with the... Oh, I was thinking of that one. Oh no, I was thinking of pulling you with the... Hang on, we're going to disappear in a minute. All I'm doing is pulling my boat back. They're wedged at the back, it's very difficult. I'm going to lose this rope now. Yeah, sorry. very awkward. If someone was on the towpath side pushing, I'm sure they'd be off quite easily. It's the sort of problem I had. If you could step off there and push, I think you'd get off. If you could push from the towpath side with a pole. Well, I hate to abandon a boater in distress. Another boat has come to help. I was trying to pull on their mooring line to pull them off, but all I was doing was pulling my boat back onto them. I thought I was filming at the time, but I think the camera was off. So anyway, I wish them luck. Looks as though they might be clear now. I'll have a word with this chap here. Could you stop and render some assistance to that boat?
Right, they need some assistance.
They need a push
Okay.
from the towpath side.
Okay.
That would be great. I've just spoken to a biker and asked if he can render some assistance. Well, unfortunately there's no more I can do. So I'll carry on with my cruising. I'm not really sure why they were on that line. They were very close to the towpath edge, and that does you no favours, unfortunately. He did say he thought the canal was very shallow, and I've noticed it's down maybe a couple of inches, but if they'd been more in the centre, I think they would have been okay. There's been a repair to the towpath edging here and the towpath itself. It looks quite good actually. Hello. I'm just passing through the village of Anstey. I've never been into the village. It's on my left, I think. Some interesting monkeys on this boat. I don't mean the boaters. More of a river boat, and they have that sort of canopy. The canopies fold down to allow the boat to get under the bridges. It's the last of the moored boats. Just going under the M69. Immediately followed by another bridge. Hello. watch from that boat. This is the Coventry Cruising Club entrance that I'm passing at the moment. Thinking about mooring up. It must be alongside the spaces I have marked on my map. I'll explain more in a moment. Hello. This is hot work. I've had a complete change of plan, which I'll tell you about in a moment. I'm just going to freshen up and make a cup of tea. But I've completely changed my plans. I've been thinking about it whilst I've been cruising. I'll come back to you very shortly and I'll sit and we'll have a chat. It's very, very hot today. Oh, it's state I'm in. Oh dear. Oh. That's a very welcome cup of tea. I'm going to let you know why I've stopped cruising. But before then, I have some very sad news. I have no cheese-topped rolls with me. And there is a reason for that, which I'll explain once this boat has passed me. Hello. You got them all there? Excellent. Well, the boat has decided to moor up, which I wasn't expecting. Just bear with me a moment, please. I've forgotten something. Well, I can look at it later. I had a plan today of going to Hawkesbury Junction and then possibly going through Nuneaton. It's 6 miles from Hawkesbury Junction through Nuneaton. I didn't want to stop in Nuneaton. And I wasn't really sure how today's cruising would go, but it is very, very hot. I did think about stopping at Hawkesbury Junction, but if I got there and I found there was nowhere to moor, I'd be a bit stuck. I'd then have to carry on. At the junction you turn right onto the Coventry Canal and head northwards. God, that was something. And you head northwards. I've got no mooring marked between the junction and the Ashby Canal. Sorry about this, I wasn't expecting that. Beyond the Ashby Canal, I don't know, because I've never been that far before. That's the bow thruster that's causing that. Makes mooring up a lot easier. So it's been a very hot day. I've been cruising for just over 3 hours. I felt if I didn't stop and have a break, it wouldn't do me any good. I knew about this mooring spot here. I'm about half a mile from Hawkesbury Junction, and I decided to stop cruising today. Now my original plan was to have a layover day tomorrow and cruise on Friday. Now tomorrow is a cloudy day and Friday is going to be, I think, the hottest day of the year, And my experience of cruising today in the heat tells me I don't know that I want to be cruising on Friday. So I've decided to change things by stopping at lunchtime. It's gone 1 o'clock now, but by stopping now it will give me a bit of a layover. Now I'll cruise tomorrow, I'll go through Nuneaton tomorrow. Where I'll finish up I don't know, because it's all new Canal to me and I don't know where the mooring places are. So that's the sort of plan. I can't remember, was I saying earlier there's no cheese top rolls? The reason for that is that when I did my prep for leaving, I couldn't buy any long life rolls, and the ones that are baked in store were so short dated it wasn't worth buying them. So I have a very nice Hovis granary loaf with me, which I'm eating day by day, and they also have some long life croissants which I'm really partial to. So I'm well stocked up, but unfortunately no cheese top rolls on this trip. I'm going to have another sip of my tea. I don't know even what day it is or what I'm doing, from this lovely mug. So I'm going to leave it there for the moment. I'll catch up with you later. I've actually just brought my sandwich out. I thought I'd eat it out here. I've cooled down now. I was so hot earlier. I really felt I needed to stop. It's a lovely evening. I now have a different boat behind me. The other one only stopped for lunch and then moved on. There's a boat ahead of me and one behind me, so I've got company. It's always nice to be amidst other boats. It does give you a degree of safety. You feel better about it, I think, than just being on a stretch of canal completely by yourself. It does of course depend where you are, but I find it comforting. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Many thanks for watching. Until next time, look after yourselves, your friends and families. Take the utmost care. Bye for now.